Vanakkam, bonjour, namaskaram. So I found different things online, not only the one you sent, but okay, I'll just use what you have sent. So Varadharajan is a long-time Aurovillian. He's been doing various works assigned by the mother since 1964, and he got into education when there was an aspiration talk, and that's what he will share. What happened in the talk, and which I found inspirational. When we restarted the outreach board, it has had various forms, I have been told. About 5 years back, uh, he had come and he reminded us that we are not here to do social work. We are here to do spiritual work. And when we start the outreach board, remember that. Why are we here? And I've actually been involved in social service since 1999. And so that really, I realized what is it that we are doing different here? And that has helped me, even with conversations with parents, to help them understand that we are not here to do social service, that we are expecting them to be better. Otherwise, it's a partnership, and that's how we can support children. So, thank you for being here. Shamala Amma is also a long-term Aurovillian. She has also been doing various works, and of course supporting Varadharajan Ayya, but also on her own. And she will talk a little about that. And yeah, I think we can start.
आनन्दमयी चैतन्यमयी सत्यमयी परमे ॐ आनन्दमयी चैतन्यमयी सत्यमयी परमे. Good morning, namaste, vanakkam to all our sisters and brothers and children. And when Sanjeevaya asked us to just say a few words about the early life in Auroville and why we are here, my emphasis first went to the second part, and otherwise the early life, the vibratory thing, it is same like here. There was always youth, the vibration of youth always pervading Auroville. So in that way it was same. Only the forms are different, the modes of manifestations were different, but that is according to the spiritual law of the mother for this place. Okay. And he obliged to come to us personally and guide us, because we lost touch with the present day seminars and for the past 5 years. Especially for Varadharajan, he has been into another type of sadhana, and I asked him to join because this is the 60th year of his participating in Auroville activities. Because 60 years back, on 15th August 1964, mother announced Auroville, and incidentally, on that day, he joined Auroville and Ashram. He came for darshan. So I said, it is better you join, and they all know whatever way you speak, they will appreciate. And you see, the whole life in 10 minutes, it is very difficult to tell because it is not only that life, because for me, it is my soul's journey. It is 80 years passing. It is the 80th year. So you try to get, as most of you I am familiar with. Looks like that. So you get the gist of what, and some of you are more clever to understand what I am trying to tell, because speaking was not my function anytime. So you please understand. In the original Auroville, only thing I would like to confine myself was to the years when Divine Mother was physically present and the way she was working. It is not we are working, as I shared with you in on if you all can read, and as a teachers you must be, because we were told that we must read minimum half an hour, morning, afternoon, evening, as much time as possible before you sleep. So in those days, so we used to read. And then in 1969, when I was coming as a visitor and going, as most of you maybe also, I was in ashram for 2 days, May. And then after the bulletin, I read in the bulletin, mother speaking, and it was got recorded. Maybe it is in agenda also. 31st May 1969. And she says she was spending 3 long hours, 2 nights back with Sri Aurobindo, and she was preparing the plan for the Auro model aspiration and all that. She didn't say the names, but she says, I was standing on a vast landscape and I was explaining everything to Sri Aurobindo, what was going to come. There was even a cooking, there was sports, and there was music, arts, like that she was telling. You please try to read that. And and it is their project, and both of them were discussing. At that time mother announced, but the same thing is happening even now. They are using us only as that. Also she said, I was moving people like that chessboard. So that uh, I showed to Sanjeev ji. So then also, now also, that is what is happening at different levels. Auroville is at subtle physical, and because mother has, and Sri Aurobindo, as heralds of supramental manifestation and announcement, they brought down, they worked for humanity, for the next generation. I think this much they will understand as the teachers, no? So, as heralds of the supermind, they brought down a new force which is working, and they wanted a soil and a handful of people to work their plan out. And this place was created. Many times you can read, even in this, I was reading. Our documents are what mother has told about Auroville, early talks, Matri Mandir talks, aspiration talks, everything is here. Just half an hour or 10 minutes, if we that will be my wish and my aspiration for all our younger generation. Okay. I came when one of you, whosoever is 22 years old, I don't know. I came when I was that. So when I was put in that barren land and asked to do whatever little I could tell about the community. In short, at that time there was no education, formal education, but there was a continuous life education. See, people were coming from different countries, not only India, and all their interactions and their thirst to learn and then to convey, to understand each other. So it was, in short, the first 3 years was life education. It was life education. We all participated. And then personally for me, I was entrusted with the organization to help with the our model executives. Our model was built first to make a experiment of how to live in Auroville. That is what mother has said. So there, because it is very near the village, 4 things mother said they are indispensable for the life: water, Health, it is not social work, because when we are coming as a future people, the neighbors should have basic amenities. Otherwise, it is no meaning, a new creation. So she agreed that there should be water, and then healthcare, education, and employment opportunities for the local population. So, in that, being a person known to Tamil, actually, I was pulled to this place by mother. So, because I first came on a leave for one month leave in the month of August 69. And then after my leave is over, I was participating in Kuilapalayam milk distribution and evening sports activities. And with different people. It is not me alone. We used to have a group of people, and we were involving in this was the நீங்க சொல்றீங்க. It in those days. So one Amba Shankarji and Eckhart, German gymnast, they used to. So that sports part which she was telling, somehow it started. This started before Anand Reddy, and the aspiration school started, and that milk distribution center, and my privilege was that in those days people staying with mother and working with her, they were also interested in the new creation. They used to come to Auroville and they used to directly report. In that way, it was a great opportunity for us to have direct contact with the mother. See, one day I had a little argument with him when he's shifting the workers' kitchen from center to aspiration kitchen. So at that time Frederick was organizing, and then I said, you are taking too many works and it is difficult, I won't join this. But he has written to the mother for asking the date. We used to ask mother date and blessings, and I believe the person who took the letter to the mother, she said, it is he. Because I told her, see, it is difficult for me to do in this venture cooking. It's difficult to cook for 120 worker community and to send it to different parts, from Aro Orchard, Promise, all these places it has to go by bullock cart. Then I believe mother first little bit she hesitated, and then she asked her, they are two. She said, they are two. Then she said, no, mother, it is Varadharajan. Then, but she said, no, they are two. And then she gave two blessing packets. So it's like that. She was like a mother, and it was a heaven to work in that type of situations. That is Aita.
Wanted to share about school experience in
Yeah, yes. And then
the other.
the another one, which was, of course, it is the school at that time when the aspiration school started. So that I wish there can be another seminar. Though there, the person who was hesitating to take up schoolwork, to go or not to go, it was her narration. Again, all the earlier people have narrated in these two books, including I think Kamlaban. And so if they are available online, we don't have copies. They are Sharbindo International Institute of Educational Research publications. So there everything is mentioned by not only me, many pioneers, mother from ashram as well as from the village community. And so here it is just I wanted to share with you. Of course, Sanjeevji, when I showed him this, he said, why you don't have this joy of experience? Then I said, I wanted to tell. See, each one had a function. I was thinking myself as a daughter-in-law of the house in those days. You can't open, and whereas this person is like a daughter. she was happy and she was feeling joyful. And for me also, inner satisfaction, inner joy, and mother's appreciation, I was more serious. So she says she came with seeing what it looks like, aspiration school. Then she said, I became little humble and I came. I went to the last school. And what did I see? X was sitting in the middle of 7 or 8 children and a dog. Two of them were playing. One was playing the flute and one was sleeping. The dog too was sleeping. X himself was gazing upwards towards the sky. I fell from the treetop. Is this a classroom, Mr. X and the teacher? Oh, ma. I know formal education and whatever kind of pre-progress system, but it contained a lot of order and classroom disciplines. And I was so shocked with all that those together. And I approached X and asked him, what are you teaching, sir? He replied in a blissful manner, experiencing joy. So, in a nutshell. And then she also said about the earlier days school in aspiration. There was no syllabus, no library, classrooms were shared, and for us it is a sharing experience for the teachers. Sanskrit school and law school. And she goes on even about the community, everything is first Sunday. Okay. See, this is a continuation of aspiration school. Aspiration school kitchen was a challenge in those days. First, it was coming from Pondicherry, and for some time it was coming by bullock cart and all that. But at that time, I was having a kitchen. That is my workplace. My workplace was near the Duzaro. Present Duzaro and the bakery were our workplace. And we are supposed to visit our model and see with the Premda and like that. Now, what happened? Somehow the thing came to me. They said it is difficult. So for some time till we make arrangement, you start a school for the children. And I heard that for some time it was coming from the cafeteria, and it was my lapse. As I should have been more vigilant. But I casually wrote to mother when people asked me. I was very, I think, flabbergasted. I don't know. You can do like that. So I said, you give a date. And Purna, she took the letter. This I came to know later. That mother asked, are they ready to start a kitchen in aspiration for the school? And that person who took the letter told mother, if they are not ready, why will they write a letter? You give a date. So this was the actual conversation I was told later on. Okay, when they said Sunday, the letter, this letter came Sunday, the 24th, with my blessings. So when I showed the letter to the teachers, they said, Sunday, because they have to come from Pandi. One of them were in Pandi. Then how will they come? And all these things went on. Why mother says Sunday? I said, okay, mother said Sunday, so you all come tomorrow. So that is their problem. No. So then I went to, I wanted to attend my challenge. I went to the cafeteria and I asked him, you see, tomorrow you have to cook for the children. You please lend me the vessels. Not lend, something I told. I don't remember now. He said, no. These vessels are for my kitchen. We used to use that words, though we don't mean it. My used to be there. Then I can't give you. So then I was also arguing, and I said, mother said, I have to tell mother then. Okay. Then he was a little bit, he said, okay, tomorrow is Sunday. So tomorrow or today, even that I now forgot. So because it is Sunday, that's what he said. Because it is Sunday, I am giving you the vessels. Because the vessels. But then you have to manage. So why mother gave Sunday? School is, she knows very well school is not there on Sunday and it is kitchen. So again, why I am telling this is mother is the then also and now also is there very much with us. The more we allow her through our receptivity, she will become us. And we will become there in the supramental consciousness. That is why we are here to be more receptive. That is why this is called mother's dream. Otherwise, like this, many things are coming. More nice health center, more nice school systems. Outside world is there, but because here mother and Sri Aurobindo are doing something for the humanity, something for the future of the world and the planet, we have to we it is also I am telling for me also, because my sadhana continued. It is only formative years we told, but my sadhana continued for another, now it is I am in my 80s. So the more and more what it is coming to me is mother gave guidelines as documentary proofs, and Matri Mandir is there for our practical mm, guidance. When we go to Matri Mandir, why the petals were put like that, why the chamber, and why the four powers. I did that, so I am telling you. So the four petals, not the names to be given to the visitors. We have to realize something within us, the qualities. Even some schools have done that. Each month one quality they try to impart. Then once we are getting simultaneously, the four powers of the mother will start interacting with us, maybe in this body or maybe in some other coming bodies. Then once they interact, and then the some stage is coming in the new creation, the more we become conscious of that and we make progress, the more all the external things what they seems to be difficulties and challenges will go away. Mother said that also. Each one, you concentrate on your progress, on your progress. She didn't tell us you build the city. The cities they are built, that you give me your heart. Plans I have plenty. These are the things she used to tell. And another thing she told, when somebody, she said, did you call me? Did they call me? This calling was so much that remembering and offering was a must doing. So at this stage of my life, what I want to give to my community is that Matra Mandir, the essence of Matra Mandir, soul of Auroville. It's not SOULOFAURO, no. Soul of Auroville. And then in Savitri, when you go more enlightened and you come to Mother and Sri Aurobindo's Auroville, that is Savitri, we will know that love and oneness is our mantra. It is very, very difficult to do love and oneness when somebody is abusing you, to say, oh, I love you. No, it is not possible. But that consciousness, okay, love and oneness, we will practice. So even as a senior, that is my request and my very humble this one. Let us follow Mother and Sri Aurobindo, and Auroville will come soon. Very soon the dream city will come. Om Namo Bhagavate. Thank you, Mother. Thank you, everybody. If I hope I have not offended anyone, if I may be pardoned. Now Varadharajan will speak.
I just got immersed in that. I was just immersed in what she was saying and what was happening at that time and all that. I forgot what I have to speak now. so I have to recollect what I have to speak, and now it is more or less an extempore speaking, not a prepared speech. So what? So I will, and also the time factor also is there. I will tell you one thing, that what we are here for is to first realize our soul and follow our soul's wisdom. So I asked Mother, what why we are here and all that. Mother said, and how to do it, how to go about it, and especially in connection with the villagers who their parents don't know about Mother Sri Aurobindo and all those things. So she told me, she was here, and I was very near, and I was very near, so near Mother. And she said, you see, it is by education. Then I thought education, synthesis of yoga, so many things, yoga, human unity, etc., etc. Example, very difficult. Example by example. Then he said, you allow, you first realize your education by example. You should realize your way of how your soul feels. Now, that is the first point of education, because unless you realize or go towards soul realization, that is an attempt before soul realization, towards soul realization, our life in Auroville is useless. So he said, first you know your way of being, then your way of understanding, then your way of feeling, then little by little they will change. See, for this little by little, she took so much time, nearly 1 minute. And then she said, and if they become curious and ask, then you can say what you know. Like that, she said. So it was actually a very great eye-opener for me. And also when and the other times, one of the times when I went to her, I just, I think I missed, you took them in your way of being. So just you add it, put footnote there and add it. And the other thing is I was fortunate going. Never like that once because I got the proof from American. She was, asking many questions about Auroville, Sri Aurobindo. She very great person. And she said, you see, when Mother is in your heart, all your difficulties will be solved and she will guide you. So I thought, on that I will do one thing. And once, one of the days when I went to Mother, I said, Mother, you put your hand on the chest and be with me always. So you need not have the memento, all the books, all those bills things on our head. So I went there, and that day what was I was putting only my shirt, not banyan. I want to have a physical touch. And she said, then I opened temporarily took Mother's hand and put here. Science step, and she closed her eyes. And I was just observing what's working. It can be 2 or 3 minutes. The Mother stand of 2 minutes is somewhere there. I don't know how much time it takes. But I think that was going inside deep one day and going to the root of my problem. And then for then more funny, she texts, you do speak anything? Like that she's like. I kept quiet for a minute because we when think of Nepal and his wife went to Mother. My mother was giving them food, and Lady Queen became fidgety. Whereas the thing was received, so she was always disturbing being near her. So I remember that his mother said, "You go away, I will wait." And she ate, and then she said, like this, she happens. And then again, human nature is like that. After you would watch him, next time whenever I requested the something, I put your hand on my chest and click it one. So from here. And then this time what she did, she just took only 1 year, just 1 minute. He said, finished. So I already opened whatever I have to do, I have done. why you are again and again asking him like that. So that was a good experience. And what the lesson I learned is we are all open to mother. Otherwise, all of you, everyone not have come here to hear about mother or what you think about others. Yeah, unless the door is open. It is already there. We have to take pray to mother and let it consciously open up to the physical. So thank you very much for saying thank you.
Now I welcome Deepthi. Deepthi Tiwari was lucky to discover Sri Aurobindo while yet a teenager. It was his evolutionary vision that organized and formed her subsequent life choices. She moved permanently to Pondicherry in 1975 and soon after to Auroville. After 10 years of involvement in various Auroville activities, including organizing national and international seminars, in 1985 she started teaching at La School, the oldest Auroville school for teens and young adults, based upon the free progress approach. She has presented Auroville, speaking at Sri Aurobindo Philosophy and seminars, conferences both in India and abroad.